What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at the 2012 Mazda CX-9 GT, which comes with the all-wheel drive. So let's take a look. So the CX-9 GT actually comes with the 20-inch alloy rims, which, as you can see, it has very meaty tread on the tires. This beautiful, like, off green color. It's metallic paint, dual exhaust, brings a tow hitch, which it actually gets about 300 or 3,500 pounds towing capacity. As I mentioned, it's the all-wheel drive. Grand Touring comes with the rear wiper as well. And for those of us that love to snowboard, we got some roof racks. You just need to put the lines off to the side. With the all-wheel drive coupled in there, you got the perfect trip. Take you and your whole crew there too. GT comes with the fog lights and the xenon headlights as well. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. Key fob actually comes with the lock and unlock settings as well. And it is a keyless ignition. So you just go ahead and turn it off. You just turn it and it turns right on. So on the door, it brings the wood grain trim up to the top, silver trim on here, and then it brings like the cream with black contrast. Full leather interior, the GT. It's gorgeous. You got your power windows, power locks, and your power mirrors as well. You have all of your traction control system, the BCM, and all of the dimming right there. Push this down, get a little compartment to store some change, that style thing. You also have your hood release right there. And in case you ever needed to get access to the OBD2 port, it is right there. Your handbrake is right here. Emergency brake. Push this down so you can hear it a little bit better. Right in the middle, you have yourself your 2 cup holders, which you can lift this up and give yourself even more room in case you needed something bigger. You have a little compartment right there to store some extra stuff, 12-volt port right there, and you also have an automatic transmission with the Triptonic shifting. On the steering wheel, you have all of your control settings for the cruise control and all of your volume and voice controls on here as well. All of your weather controls are right here, which this one comes coupled with both the front and rear climate for all of your passengers, and you also have all of your seat warmers to make sure your cushy is feeling nice and toasted. Now, we make sure that both the AC and the heater are working because we get 110, 115 degree weather during summers and a cool 30, 35 in the winter, so you know, we need both of them to be working, so we make sure to get that working for you guys when you purchase with us. All of your music settings are right here. It comes with CD player, MP3, and an auxiliary, which you can find right here in your center console with an additional 12-volt port right there. So speakers on this thing, actually it comes with a very crisp sound system. You got speaker there, speaker there, speaker there, speaker there. So every single one of the doors. So it actually comes with a beautiful sound system everywhere. Now, it also comes with these handles for you and your immediate passengers for when you're driving like a maniac. And you also have all of your garage opening settings right here. So you can program your garage to open up all through here. You also have your visor with an extension right there in case it's not enough. And you can pull it apart, extend it here, cover yourself even more, which is really nifty. And to make sure that you're looking pretty for the day, you got your mirror for you and your passenger as well. You can push this down, put your sunglasses right there. Glove compartment right here, which is fairly spacious, and it comes with the original owner's literature. And another cool feature of the GT model is that not only does it come with the power seats, but it also comes with memory seats, so you can program your seat to whatever your size is, up to 3 different programmings. Let's go ahead and push it all the way back. Right, so as a passenger right here, let's go ahead and hop in. This is the seat all the way back, and as you can tell, we have tons of room. I am 5'10", so it's a very comfortable ride for both the driver and these passengers, and I will show you how comfortable it is for the rear ones as well. Each one gets power windows right there and power locks for the front one. You have your rear control, your rear climate control right here, so that they can actually control exactly how much they want coming out. These seats come with the leather backing with the little pocket on both sides to store some additional stuff, and you can fold this down in case you don't have the middle passenger and get 2 cup holders plus a little compartment to put some extra stuff on. All right, so if you need to get into the back seat, pull this, and there it goes. So let's go ahead and hop in. And so as you can see, again, 5'10", and you have quite a bit of room. And let's say if you wanted to push it all the way back, so it does give you that ability. So it would be a little bit of the tighter squeeze, but you'd still have a little bit of room right there. So it's not super uncomfortable for the rear passengers. And you have 2 very small cup holders, but you have them for both sides. It's a pretty nifty little crook back here. It gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, let's take a look at the trunk. As you can see, you could probably fit 1 body across if you crumpled it, and then you just stack them on top, and could probably be at about 2 in a very small person, maybe a child. But the beauty of it is that you could fold these puppies down. The beauty of it is that you could fold these puppies down. Boom! Now all of a sudden you took those 2.5 bodies into like the entire space right here. You could fill this thing up and just go and dump them off wherever you want to go. I didn't say that. I'm not suggesting you do that either. You got a nice compartment right here off to the side, and another nice compartment right there. You open this up, and you got your jack right there, or sorry, your wrench right there, and you can store a bunch of additional things in here. And right underneath, you have your spare tire. All right, so under the hood, we got ourselves the 3.7 liter 6-cylinder, and it's coupled with the 6-speed automatic transmission. This thing gets about 273 horsepower, so it's actually a very powerful motor, especially for a 6-cylinder like this. And it gets 16 miles to the city and 22 miles to the highway. It has a 20 gallon tank, which at the current gas prices, we're looking at about a little over $4. You'd be looking at about $80, $80 to $85 to fill up the entire thing. And on a full tank, you'd be looking at about 321 miles to the city and 442 miles on the highway, the full range that you'd be able to drive. All right, so this was actually the last year of this specific style of the Mazda CX-9s. After the 2013 model, it came with a new body style, so things started shifting a little bit. If you wanted to consider slightly different cars, you might be looking at something like the Chevy Traverse, the Buick Enclave, Toyota Highlander. Vehicles like that are all going to be in the same range, but this is definitely a great option. My wife has a Mazda 3, and she's driven it around since 2014. She has not had a single problem with the vehicle. It's a great car. Mazda has been making a name for itself and going pretty strong throughout the entire time. Some pros of this one, you're looking at sporty handling, a really great quality interior, as you can see, as you saw, the full leather interior, very well taken care of, and they last really long. It's a compact third row, and so it's not going to waste like nearly as much gas as something like a Tahoe, a Yukon, Durango, things like that. Some cons to consider on this one are that it's got a bit of a firm ride, so it can feel like, if you're not used to it, it can feel a little bit stiff. The third row, as you saw when I was in there, it can be a little bit cramped, but you can also move the middle seat up so that it's not quite as cramped for everybody. And the long rear doors are a little bit difficult to get in with tight parking spaces, but overall, This is a really, really great option. So if you are considering the 2012 Mazda CX-9 Grand Touring, you can't go wrong with it. Honestly, you're gonna have a great time with it. This thing will last you.
Delightful, very to the point, delightful, and delightfully sweet and sentimental. Once you get to know it. Mark, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
You're retired. I'm sorry, you're like playing these videos.
It's okay.